Yo, 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 it's Graysfordays. All I want to do is play Classic WoW today. It's not just a phase. Vanilla WoW will always be my babe. In this video, I want to analyze a little zone in Dun Morogh that was in the legacy version of World of Warcraft, the Glory Days, and explain why vanilla was so successful compared to the retail version that we have today. Real quick, huge spoiler alert. I'm not gonna lie, I kinda ruined the future experience for myself in the making of this video. I know you're not gonna click away, I just feel like I gotta say it. Let's dive right in. Today we're gonna be taking a look at Chill Breeze Valley. That's right, this little strip of land that runs in between two mountain ranges has its own name. Now, there's a lot going on here, so let's dissect this zone one step at a time. This small stretch of land captures what many games back in 2004 couldn't. You could call it its own little zone, or like a boss room, or just an area that in many other MMOs and video games at the time required a loading screen to enter into. This is one of many instances in vanilla WoW where the game design allowed you to roam free in the world. You weren't told what to do next, or directed to where the next quest was. This created personal experiences that were unique to you, and oftentimes, like the experience I covered in my last nostalgia video, wasn't experienced in the same fashion by anyone else. Inside this valley, there are passive boars roaming the area, giving you a sense of comfort, and a break from the aggressive bears and leopards in the surrounding forest. Once you venture into the center of this zone, you're met with the remains of some type of mammal or large beast. Red flags may be going off at this point as you fix your eyes on the cave and wonder what could have been the cause of these remains. Now, of course, this cave is the home of Hogger 2.0, Old Icebeard. This next game mechanic adds tons of flavor to this zone. Old Icebeard isn't a stagnant mob. He has a walking route, so he may not always be found in his cave. So if you haven't seen this guy yet, the mystery regarding the purpose of this zone is still alive. Once you venture into this cave, you're met with a tiny little chest. Now, because this is the starting zone, you may not have ever seen something like this before, and its function is still unknown to you. Now, if you've made it into this cave without seeing Old Icebeard yet, oftentimes it's too late to escape without confronting this level 11 elite mob. The funny thing is, this Yeti walks away from his cave and camps out facing the northern end of Chill Breeze Valley. But once he's done luring some unsuspecting gnome or dwarf into his cave, he comes back on a dead sprint looking for you and promptly takes you out in a couple of hits. Again, for many people playing the game for the first time, this is their first encounter with an elite mob. Whoa. So now we're posed with a ton of different questions. What was inside that chest? How do I get into it? Does it require a key? What is its purpose? What was that beastie animal that just destroyed me in a few swings? I've never seen that golden dragon around a mob's portrait. Obviously he's powerful, but does it mean he drops super rare loot? Maybe he has the key. Now these are all questions you're contemplating as you run back to your corpse, and it causes you to plan your next step moving forward. This is all done without the use of quests. There's not a single quest in Keranos or anywhere else in Dun Morogh that sends you into Chill Breeze Valley. Now, there's a mystery at hand, and in my case, I never solved this puzzle. I left Chill Breeze Valley without ever figuring out its purpose or knowing what Old Icebeard dropped. Here's where it gets good. If you had the capacity to digest the context clues that filled this valley, you may have done a little investigating of the zone. And if you had just looked up, you'd find your next clue. An Ironforge banner stuck in the snow and a steep trail leading to the top of the mountain. Upon climbing this hill, you'll find Tundra McGran, a local dwarf who's chosen to live in the mountaintops. He offers you a quest to go retrieve his meat locker that the Yeti stole from him while he was away, hunting deer or something. In the description of the quest, you come full circle and solve the riddle that is the Chill Breeze Valley. In McGran's last stanza, he states,
"You seem a bit more stealthy than me. Perhaps you could retrieve my stash? I'll never make it in and out of that cave fast enough with this bum leg of mine.
There it is. Old Icebeard was never intended to be killed. He doesn't even drop anything worthwhile. Think about this. Blizzard took the untraditional route of game design in many instances, not just this one. They intentionally placed a level 11 elite mob who hits like a truck and has insane abilities just to paint a narrative. I can name 3 different scenarios that happen with this zone in vanilla WoW. Number 1. Like my story, you stumbled upon Chillbreeze Valley and never figured out its true purpose, but it left an impression on you nonetheless. Number 2. You found the dwarf at the top of the mountain and figure out that you have to just wait on old Icebeard to leave his cave and promptly recover the meats without being detected. Congrats, you solved the puzzle. Number 3. You completed the previous scenario, but that burning desire to know more eats away at you until you band together with another player or 2 and kill old Icebeard to figure out what he drops. Again, let's review the aspects of the game design that made vanilla so good. We lived in a non-linear world, meaning quests and the structured design of zones didn't always drive the narrative. Oftentimes, there were zones like Chillbreeze Valley waiting to be discovered, and the quest was given off a mob inside this newly discovered zone, rewarding you for your adventurous efforts. There were overpowered mobs in each zone, sometimes ridiculously overpowered mobs, creating an internal sense of danger around every corner. This encouraged skillful play and collaboration with others in the world. Finally, we've got delayed gratification. Now, of course, I'm talking in the sense of gear and item progression. You would think that an elite mob that is the same level as the zone's level cap would drop some special loot, right? Wrong. And honestly, guys, you may not realize it, but this holds true through most all of the zones. Even rare spawns in the first 20 levels of progression don't drop anything special in vanilla. It isn't until you enter dungeons or endgame raids or world bosses can you truly expect some epic gear to drop. Finally. This creates longevity of the game and balance through the leveling process from 1 to 60. Where did these design mechanics go in retail WoW? This is often the reason why people curse the Cataclysm expansion and its new world design. It made the game more linear and, ironically, took out the gratification of discovery in the world, even though it was a brand new world. It scaled down overpowered mobs in each zone and allowed you to go full single player from 1 to 85. So much for that delayed gratification with that introduction of full heirloom sets for each class. Alright, let me try and drive this one home. When you log into retail today and you enter into the Dun Morogh zone, all you have to do is open up your map. Bam! Linear. It's almost as if Blizzard moved back in time. They like the loading screens in video games. They like telling you what to do and making fewer avenues to progressing through their content. So I go through Cold Ridge Pass. Look at the map. There's literally only one way I can go. I'm forced into Keranos. Ugh. You guys don't even want to see Chillbreeze Valley. Dude, I thought they took it out of the game. No, Blizzard had the audacity to label this crap substitute Chillbreeze Valley. This ain't no Chillbreeze Valley. More like Kill Me Sally. I'm disgusted. There's no old Icebeard, and there's this Gnomergan crap oozing into my once majestic valley. Then, get this, guys. That's not all. I'm running through this other linear crap map, and my eyes can't believe what I see. A skull. A skull. A symbol that's supposed to put fear in your soul and provide this mystery you won't solve until months down the road when you come back and revisit. Let myself get triggered right at the end of this vid. All I can say is, I can't wait for Classic. Go ahead in the comment section, tell me about your experience in Chillbreeze Valley. Did you solve the mystery? Sorry if I ruined anything for you guys. Let's do a poll. if you liked the video, even though I exposed some of the magic in vanilla WoW, go ahead and leave a like on the video. If you didn't, go ahead and leave a dislike on the video and tell me about it in the comments. I really want to hear you guys' thoughts. Thanks for watching. In the meantime, follow me on the gram, Graysfordays. See you on the next one. Graysfordays. Howdy.